Well, this picture is beautiful. I'm just laying here. Just laying here, relaxing, chilling out. I don't know if anybody's gonna pop on in and say hello, but I am live on YouTube. I figure why not? I could come on and chill for a little bit. It's not gonna hurt me. For this laptop, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. I'm just laying near my live stream. Can't believe it actually worked though. Oh, my two dogs with me. One's laying right by my foot. The other one is right next to me. She's sleeping. She tells me what to do. That's bad when your own dog basically tell you to get your butt to bed so she could lay down and go to bed. They're like little human beings. So, yeah, I'm just going to be on here for a little bit, just testing this out on my new laptop. My other laptop is going so slow. Don't I'm pretty sure it might gonna go. But don't know yet. Oh, I gotta fix my pillows. There we go. So yeah, I figure I'll go live for a little bit. Just chill with some of y'all if you ever do show up. It's been, geez, almost a year. Yeah, it's been almost a year. I'll just sit here and talk to myself. All that. Because I really don't have friends. I'm alone now in my own world. But yeah, I don't do too much live streaming. I like to put more videos up more in live streaming. I guess it's just not too many people like live stream anymore. But I understand their point of view too. Is every time anybody's live stream, somebody else go on and start up a whole bunch of can of worms. It's like that shit's getting too old. Well, to me it is. It's too old. Everybody got to do their own thing and do what fits them the most. But I know next couple of days I'm gonna be on this laptop, busy as galore, filling out applications after applications, so I can get back to actually getting a real job. I would love to make this YouTube work, but after so long, it's not for me. I like to be actually working hands-on. Not just I don't know how most people do it, but they travel a lot. Some of these people. It's like, nope, I am not leaving my state. I am not getting a booster or COVID shots or anything like that. Screw that. Because now, if you travel outside your own state, you have to acquire the COVID shot and the booster. Sorry, nope, I ain't doing that. I've been without COVID, the shots, and the boosters for a long period of time. So, nah, I'll stay away from that. I'll stay in my own damn state and just travel around here. I mean, there's a lot of places around in my own state. I could go all the way up north. I could go all the way down south. In the middle, in between. What's up, sir? Don't come here. I'm live streaming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Am I inflamed?
No.
Okay. So my torches are showing.
I know the old ladies will have a shit fit if they see boobies.
Sorry, my phone's sad.
Yeah, you could. It's pointing at my forehead. It's not pointing over that way. You know what? I do have a big forehead. What the fuck? I got a big ass forehead. Damn. I know, I got a big ass forehead. Boogers. I like this camera. The quality picture on it. Mwah. I love it. What?
Really good.
What is that? The protein shake?
Protein collagen treatment. I put it in like my oatmeal and stuff. Just add a little bit. It's really good.
Huh. Yeah. Your baby for last hour was yelling at me to go lay down, go sleep, and guess what she's at, where she's at?
Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Are you
Winnie's happy. She's She was yelling at me, and she's like, "Get your fat booty up and lay down."
What? What? Don't you, baby? Yeah, that's good that you know what you want, right? Tell grandma what you want. Tell grandma what you want.
She wants to go to bed with Granny. Yes, please and Joey. I'm a grandma of a Chihuahua.
Yes. She's 2.
You're 2.
You're 2.
Are you a terrible twos? She's like looking down like, I am a terrible 2.
I think she's 2. No.
You're,
Yes, she's 2.
she's 2. Come on, Rox. No, she wants mommy.
I think you must have something.
Are you off tomorrow?
No. I work Monday and Tuesday and off Wednesdays.
Oh, okay. I'm just double checking. Because I don't want to mistaken. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, you little Chi-Chi. My little Chi-Chi. My little Chi-Chi. You're beautiful, Roxy. You too, Winnie. You're beautiful. Winnie, you're beautiful. Look at that tail wag. Soon I say beautiful. Her tail wag. But yeah. Um. Everything's fine here. Not so much going on, except poor Ghosty doing his thing. There goes that belly rub. Roxy, you want your belly rub? That's why you're laying on your back and showing me your belly. Girl. My little doggies. My little babies. I love my little babies. I have a big old fan. It's blowing this way. I have a ceiling fan going. And I have a fan in the window going. So it's going to be a good night of sleeping. Not too hot, not too cold, just the right temperature. Sorry, guys. I'm like really doing it lately. But yeah. Otherwise, we're just chilling. Not much to stir up a pot. Let's put it that way. I got really nothing to say about anybody. Because to be honest, it's not my business. It's not my business what's going on. So I'll leave it at that. I don't like to get into other people's shit. Guess that's not my cup of tea. Life is too damn short to be all hypocritical, judgmental, um, selfish, and all that shit. Right, Sage? Life is too short to be all judgmental and all that shit. I'm just talking about nonsense. Like I usually do. I'm always like that, yeah. Just talking on my ass.
Always talking on your ass. And I am drunk. Here, have a little.
No, I didn't even have a drink. I said I want to go home and have a drink, but nope. I end up crashing.
I had 3 days off. So those 3 days, I'm definitely going to get myself a drink. Just one. I just want one.
All right. We don't really drink that much around
We
here.
don't really drink that much, period.
It's just so weird.
Unless it's like a special occasion. I have to do it on my 3 days off because I have work on the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dear. Grandma gotta go back to work, baby.
Yeah. Work.
And mama gotta go back to work.
Yeah. Because your girl right now is broke as fuck.
Broke as fuck. You got that right.
Like, this is broke as fuck. Because you keep broke as fuck too, Tim.
Hopefully I'll find something quick that, you know what Shantae said? He's like, well, work out Subway here in Subway so we could see you every day. I'm like, I'll try. He's my big old teddy bear. I love that kid so much. Even what's her name? She like, yeah, work at Subway so we could see you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think they miss me. Even those teenagers, even Raymond.
Raymond saw you?
He saw me. He was like, are you ever gonna come back? I'm like, I'm not sure. Just like that. He's like, well, I miss you. I'm like, I miss you too. I always treat those kids, I treat them like my own damn kids.
Yeah, including Bay. She's always up to you. Every time when you're over by the register, she's always there talking to you.
Uh-huh. Even Rose missed me. I miss her
Rose
too.
always missed you. Oh my god.
She's my grandma.
She's our grandma.
She's my grandma.
She's our grandma.
I love Rose. I miss them. I miss talking to all of them. Even me, Maya.
Maya. She was such. She was so.
I just love Maya. The first day I got there, she's like, I'm Colleen, go deal with those two. Go deal with those two. Go.
Yeah.
I was there like, are you that afraid to go approach them? She's like, well, they didn't scan one of them, their items. Go get them. Go get them. I'm like, okay. Just pause it. I'll go over there.
Even Nancy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, me and Nancy. Oh, I love her to
I
death.
love that girl. When did your guys guys don't leave me alone? You're really tall, skinny dude.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I was over here cleaning I turn around and I see him, and I was looking at him like, were you trying to scare me? He goes, no, I just wanted to say bye, but that would be a bonus.
I love my guy.
I'm looking at him like, no.
My daughter will tell you, I made friends at the job, my old work. And I tell you, almost half of them goes up to her and asks, how's your mom doing?
Oh yeah,
Is your mom okay? Is she gonna ever come back? It's like, damn, I must be have a pressure on them or something. Fuck.
they love you.
They just love me. That's because it's like I say, I'm cool with you. You cool with me? We'll be friends.
It's an editor. Oh no, she was so pretty.
Oh, the team lead, Cecilia. Oh yeah, she got so scared when I talked to her. She starts to all singing and turn like, oh no, no, no. Sorry, I'm not going to jail for Twiggy. She's a tiny, she's short and very tiny and skinny girl. And I'm sorry, I don't want to break a toothpick. Did it? Can I smoke a herb? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right? I mean, going to the store and it says brown sage. I was like, mom, like, why did you brown me? Looks like you confused. I point at it and I go, you browned me.
But no, it just takes time. Soon I fill these applications out and everything. It'll take time for them. And
Well, I'll tell you now. I changed my schedule to 2 p.m. Saturday through Friday.
damn, you don't want to make some Google books.
Yeah, how much do you make working 2 to 11? So $700, $800?
Somewhere like that. Yeah. Somewhere like that.
Yeah.
I didn't get my fat ass to work.
Yeah.
I gotta make that booga book.
But now, because I'm independent and I'm paying bills, I'm going to ask my taxes.
Bills? No. I
tried.
tried that. They said nope. Even I tried a medical bill. No. Like, what the odds of that?
Bills and bills are taxes. So it should be
Nope. It doesn't work like that.
I they asked me if I paid anything. Remember when they asked me that?
Yeah.
I said, don't do. But now because I'm an independent, I can afford to.
Girl, you got the hiccups.
After eating this, yeah. You want some? Okay, let's be like this.
But no, I'll get another job. I always
You're
will.
gonna get more pay than I am.
Yeah.
I really hope you do. Like I told you, try the darts. Try all the different subways. We have like 16 of them.
In this small little town, yeah.
There's a new Starbucks that just opened up.
I could try Starbucks.
Try Starbucks, the one over here. That's close to where Walmart is.
Yeah, that way.
The new one, the small one. Yeah.
But I am going to try to get back on Quick Trip and apply for the one over by the Walmart.
Yeah, try it.
Look at my chicken wings.
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
Hot dog and bologna.
That's why I exercise. That's why I do this, you know. So I don't end up with you know.
That's what happened. I exercised my arms, and now gravity took hold of it, and now I got chicken arms.
If that's chicken arm, then grandma had fat arms. Hers went all the way down.
Yeah, but she lost all her muscle mass. But you got to remember, she spent half her time in the hospital.
I hate
You
that
got-
hospital so much.
You got to remember, she was in Grafton. And they said that she stopped breathing. So she kept her there, got her breathing back.
Yeah, they resuscitated her.
Damn, that woman cheated death.
She did it. She cheated death twice.
Yes. One when they did that biopsy on her boob. And that's when she coded blue. Then they brought her back. And then when she went down to Grafton, they did I think it's the fistula in her arm or somewhere like that.
They really need to like double check on how they fucking do their shit. That's not normal. I'm sorry. If that ever happened to you, I'm putting a fucking lawsuit on someone's ass.
Well, it's kind of.
I don't trust.
And then this time, if I remember, it was in July. Yeah, July when we went to the doctors. They pulled up her X-ray, kind of her ultrasound on her heart, and there's a flap. It's supposed to go like this, but it's overlapped. It means that all that fluid that she's been having for years is crushing her heart. So that valve is staying open. It's supposed to be closed all the way.
Yeah.
It's like a butterfly.
When it's not supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. And that's when the doctor told her that she only have maybe a month, maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
That's why I'm worried about you, honestly. And I hope and pray to God you live longer than her.
I'm hoping.
If you tell me, and I don't want you to joke around this, if you tell me it's safe, I feel like something that's really up, I'm sure it's nice that my grandma, my mother, and my father have, I'm telling you, you know what? I'm gonna save some money as much as I can, and I'm making sure that you get the bottle pregnant.
Yeah, not on like a box.
Not like a box, sorry. If it was the dazzle thing, so.
I don't want no bling bling.
I'm making bling bling, bitch.
I don't want my bling bling.
If I can't be your nails, it would be your box.
Damn, my box gonna be more blingy than my real life.
Yeah, people ask me, how much does that box cost? I go, oh, that bedazzled motherfucker. He's been around for a long time, so probably $50. I'm not selling your ass. Princess or anything. I'm just gonna be having a box by box situation. You know, have a grandma, and then have my uncle, and then have you. And I just think that like, what type of fucking weird collection do I have here?
With our dead
With your ashes.
ashes, yeah. I'm starting collecting their.
I'm starting to collect my own family members' bodies.
That's a dark tale.
Making up one body will not collect suit. I will not touch her body. Her sister can take it. Her mom can take it. I'm not taking it.
You know your grandma's still in the closet, right?
Oh shit! Sorry, Grandma. She didn't hear that. Shut up.
She's not around anymore. I don't feel her anymore.
Don't say that. Trust me. I know something is up with that fucking. That bitch. There was one night, right? I was out here. I came back, and I heard tapping from inside of that closet.
Your sister hears that.
It was literally like, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, so I did the right thing, right? I opened the door. I looked in, closed it, and I go. I felt so odd as soon as I came in and out. It's like a total shift.
You think it's grandma's that she's doing that?
You know what? It could be a number of things, right? Because we already figured out we have John here. We have other spirits here. We have Grandma over here doing her own little fucking thing.
Huh.
I'm not surprised if it was her.
Just saying, hey, I'm still here.
But you know what? Now when I think about it, I should really start thinking about getting actual faces. For you, Grandma, John.
Well, John likes Dragon Ball Z. So let's get him a Dragon Ball Z.
That's what I was trying to look for. Is a Dragon Ball Z one. But the thing is, I could find it in Dragon Ball Z.
Maybe Pokemon?
Probably. Or Cars. Cars. Do you know how much of it's his Cars?
Yeah, he used to have a little toy figure car hanging up on his wall.
Yeah. But it was so weird though. When he was sitting on the couch, I was joking about that. Like, when you die, I'm going to make sure that you have a Dragon Ball Z one. Make sure everyone has a Dragon Ball Z one. I can't make that fucking joke no more. He's dead. You ruined the joke too soon. I'm a little bit fucked.
Well, he's still a Dragon Ball, but
at least he heard it. He heard it.
Yeah. Geez, it's been going on 7 months since your uncle passed.
Yeah. It's different. It's calm. A little bit. I know. It's like, why would you say that about my own brother? But it's like, you're not being teared down. You're not being tormented.
That's true. Because he does tear me down a lot.
Yeah. You thought about that all the time. No offense to him, but there's a lot of things that I question about. How aggressive he was with,
Uh-huh.
and how aggressive he was with,
Uh-huh.
and how aggressive he was with you, and then he was trying to show dominance and like competitive with ghosting. It was like,
It is pretty quiet with Donald.
yeah, I actually had a good night's sleep multiple times, except for the second night that he passed away. That was weird. I told you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The living room looked like this. I was out there. He was standing right there. And I told John, gone. You're dead. And I point up there. He looks and he turns. And he goes, no, I'm right here. I go, no, you're not. You're in the box. He goes, that's not my box. No, I'm right here. He does what John does. He gets angry, conflicted, kind of like, you know what he usually does? You know,
Yeah.
what?
That look like, what you talking about? No, I'm standing right
And
here.
he looks exactly the way he always looks. He has the beard, he has the nappy hair, he had his eye that's gone, his weight was still the same. But it was really odd though, because he really thought that box was in his. He thought that was someone else. And not him. And I told him, I don't know, that's their box. You're in there. He goes, oh, seriously? I go, yeah. He looks at me. He goes, what? No, I've been here. And I go, no, you're wrong. He was so confused. He was so conflicted. He was so angry and upset. And I jumped out of the tree. I really did. I jumped out. I was like, holy shit.
Well, that makes sense because we remember Sue was driving him and she said that he turned blue. His lips turned blue. He lumps over. While she's driving, doing chest compressions and breathe. And that's when she said that she heard his gasp for air. And that's when he lived a little bit there.
And then he went back.
And then he just went right back to dead. It's like,
I want to tell you this. Nobody should have ever taken Sue as the driver. It should have been you or should have been Ghosty. She does not know how to do CPR correctly. She does not know how to drive correctly. She does not care about her own safety while driving with another patient. What you do is when he flips over, turn your signal on, hold over, you do CPR. If you can't do that, call 911, let them know you're going to be there, tell them the situation, where you're at, and then you go. Her fault was she kept doing it. She clearly did not know how to drive in the current speed or anything. I know that fact. You know what she did with John as soon as she hit the stop brake? He slammed his head onto the dashboard. That creates trauma in the brain. You don't do that with a patient that's already could be dead or potentially still be conscious, but can cooperate.
yeah.
She did everything wrong.
But she did it correctly, though, in a way. He said taking her straight to dialysis.
She took her to the hospital. I know.
She did it correct way.
But the thing is, she also didn't have a license or anything. She could have gotten in trouble for that.
Yeah.
She doesn't. I'm sorry to say. She doesn't have to test before me. I know more than she does. I know right more than she does. I know the procedures.
I know.
And she gets so offended when I tell her I can drive on my own. Well, I can drive. I don't want to drive.
She let's put it this way. For the person who didn't see death, I see death all the time. I witnessed it with your grandmother.
Uh-huh.
I witnessed it from your grandfather.
Uh-huh.
And my grandmother. Your great grandma.
Yeah.
So I've been around death more than she,
Mhm.
and have her witness my brother lumps over dead.
Mhm.
That kind of set up a little trigger in her head.
I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure it did. But the thing though with me, if I was in that situation, and maybe this is just me because I don't know everyone's different when it comes to it, I would be controlling almost softly. I would be on the floor crying and crying and crying or what have you and trying to make as much ruckus as possible.
Well, when the nurse called me and her her words to me was, "Is this John's sister?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on?" And that's when she sat there and she's like, "I am so sorry for your loss." And that's when I broke down.
Oh
I
yeah,
just knew. I knew.
I knew way before then. That's why I kind of feel more differently.
I know we all mourn differently.
But with you, because you're his sister, I understand why you cried as much as you did.
Uh, That's my brother. I basically raised him.
Mhm. And I know when you die, it's gonna be the same way with you. But I think who's gonna be taking it the most is
Mhm. Oh yeah.
and I don't know because if you die young, I would have to have her in mind.
Yeah.
So hopefully not. I wanna make sure she's in her 20s so that she can live on her own.
If she lives on her,
If she lives.
she gotta start doing it either way. She gotta start doing things on her own
Yeah.
because
When we do die, there will be nobody else there to help her. And I'm definitely not going to be there to help her because I'm working. I'll have my own life. I have my own priorities and my own responsibilities I take care of.
yeah,
I've always been that way though, ever since I was a kid.
yeah, you have been.
Always. I would walk on my own to school, to home, to where I need to go. I want to go to the park alone. I would go to the park alone. Just tell me, make sure you be home before the sun sets. I always do that because it's like, what, 5 minutes away from where the apartment was? It wasn't that far. All I had to do was go straight, take a left, go straight again, and the park was right there.
Yep. And I always tell her, do not talk to anybody. Just
Make sure you don't talk to anybody. Make sure,
I just heard something moving there. Alex home?
Alex, Alex,
It sounded like a paper.
no,
Hmm.
Alex is at home. It's probably just the wind or something.
Probably.
But yeah, I always were doing things on my own. Usually when you would sleep, because I realized this when I realized this when I was younger. I didn't really get much sleep. I would stay up for like 2, 3 days. I would wake up. I would stay awake until like 6. I'd be watching my shows, and in the morning I would make myself a big pot of mashed potatoes.
Yep, I remember that. Because when once I woke up, I looked in the kitchen sink and I was like, huh, she must have made herself something to eat before she
I was
left.
like 6. I was 5 and 6.
You was doing things on your own.
Way before then.
Yeah. I'm like, way to go. Hey.
I would wash dishes. I would vacuum. I remember when I had my little toy vacuum, I pretend I was vacuuming, even though you gave me the toy from the
But it's kind of funny because I would be vacuuming and you'd be doing the exact same thing I would be doing.
Mhm.
I'll pick up something, fold it, put it aside. You'll be the one sitting there try to do it too. I think she needs to go outside.
Probably so, but I've always been independent. I've always been independent, except for when you had to go to work and I'd be on the floor crying.
And what did I always tell you?
I will be back. Just make sure that you watch the house. Make sure you get yourself some food.
And I always make sure there's food in the fridge for you. That's one thing most people take for granted. If you teach your kids in a very young age to do house chores or do a little bit of stuff, once they get to their teenage stage, it'll come naturally to them
Yeah,
that,
but
oh,
also,
something's a mess, let's pick it up.
yeah, but also another thing you taught me at a very young age is to be polite and
Yeah.
treat your elders with respect.
Yep.
Every time when I would be walking in, you always come and open the door for somebody. Make sure they close the door for somebody. Make sure you say please and thank you, and excuse me, and you're welcome, and everything else. I always remember when I would be giving a toy or something, you'd be like, what do you say? Thank you.
Yep.
And now that I'm 18, I still call people Mrs. and Mr.
Uh-huh.
I do it with Ghosty all the time. And he hates it. It's like it's so great in me. So great in me.
I grind that stuff into you when you're younger. Say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir, no, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
No, thank you, sir. No, thank you, ma'am.
I had this one. You was, I'd say, 4 years old, and we went to somewhere, and I sit there, I looked at you, and I'm like, open the next door for the older gentleman. So you open it, and he's like, oh, she's such adorable. You he said thank you, and he's like, you're welcome, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, always.
That's the thing. Parents don't teach their kids now these days.
And that's the thing, though, because I had this one lady, I was over on the cash registers at the time, and she has a younger daughter. And she was like, will you tell the nice lady? And the little girl said, thank you very much. And I came over to her mom and I said, you know what? I was also taught that at a very young age. And most parents nowadays they don't do that. And I told her, I go, you did a good job by your kids. And she looks at me and she looks,
Oh yeah.
nowadays these kids are so fucking rude. I'm like, what did your mom teach you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
See, your grandparents brought me up. Mom and dad brought me up as you say, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Make sure you always sit at the
No,
table.
sir.
Make sure you say, bless you, excuse me, or make sure you're covering your mouth when you sneeze and burp and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like proper manners. It's all you fucking need. All you fucking need is just proper manners.
All right, I'm gonna shut this off. Really, nobody's.
And then I know there's a lot of parents. There's this one